What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. So, you may or may not have remembered, but recently I had made a video talking about how people got Thanos in creative mode. And obviously this was due to people using third-party exploits who summoned it into the map. However, people such as myself who got affected by it weren't actually exploiting, it was just a bug with the actual unreleased item. Or I guess, well, the Thanos gauntlet that was just, you know, kind of removed halfway, I guess? Anyways, Epic Games is finally taking a stance on these type of exploiters who are getting unreleased content into creative mode. So without further ado, we're going to read the blog post that Epic Games put out earlier today, and then we're just going to simply talk about it. So let's get right into the news. Howdy everyone, Epic Games regularly receives questions about the expected arrival of more Fortnite items and props in creative mode. While we are actively working to bring new content into creative each update, we don't always bring all content available in other game modes into creative mode. Whenever we add new content to Fortnite, we consider whether or not it should be added to creative. Some of that content that we license from others, think about like third-party TV shows, movies, music, games, etc., are usually subject to license restrictions. In general, you should not expect licensed content within Fortnite Creative. If this changes at any point, we'll definitely make sure to communicate that to you. Licensed content aside, when Battle Royale receives new content updates, we see you asking why that content doesn't release in creative mode at the same time. Whenever possible, we look for opportunities to adapt content to be usable in Fortnite Creative, but first we must test and validate that content. New items can bring bugs that negatively impact Fortnite Creative's usability and performance, and can potentially create issues for existing and in-development creator islands. So keep in mind that any attempts to discover or create a workaround to use items that are not officially added by Epic Games into creative mode will result in action against the persons who made the exploit possible. These items are not enabled because they create a broken and frustrating experience for players. This doesn't mean that you should stop asking for the stuff you want, however, because whenever possible, we will work to bring more content into Fortnite Creative, and we encourage you to keep letting us know what you want to see added first. Now, that was the entire blog post, and in reality, this whole blog post kind of sparked from the whole Thanos situation. However, it's been an ongoing situation for a while now of people getting unreleased creative items such as the unreleased Llamatron into creative, and while they may be using it to, you know, flex on Twitter, hey, look at my super cool unreleased item, while they may be using it just to joke around with friends, it does sometimes cause issues for Epic Games in general, as once word starts spreading more and more, it becomes more and more of an issue. And a little bit of information that you may or may not have known from the Thanos situation, come to find out, this actually happened during a time when Epic Games was on like a weekend break, so they had to actually work during their break to patch the Thanos gauntlet out of creative mode. So it does suck seeing that people who are exploiting this sometimes do it during times when Epic Games employees are supposed to be on break, and then they get called in to work to fix this because someone just thought it would be funny to mess around with the files just to get these unreleased things in game. And I'm gonna be honest, I have no problem with anyone who's trying to get these unreleased items in games. You know, it's pretty cool to see, oh hey, this weapon still works nowadays. The issue just kind of comes to the fact that these weren't intended to be in the game yet, and you're kind of breaking Fortnite's EULA, you're kind of going against Fortnite's rules and potentially risking an account ban just to showcase something that you weren't even supposed to showcase in the current season. Now, I do want to know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about the whole entire situation? I do see how they're talking about licensed content such as Thanos' gauntlet and just anything related to Avengers or anything of that sort just never coming to creative mode because it's a licensed product, but I do want to know what you guys think about this whole entire blog post, how Epic Games actually decided to publicly address the situation in a little bit of a vague term, but at the same time, they also mention how they're trying to test the, you know, the actual mythics such as, I don't know, Midas's drum gun, those type of things. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about the situation? And with that said, my name's FireMonkey. If you enjoyed today's video, consider subscribing and post notifications enabled to never miss an upload. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like the video, and I am out. Peace.